So I got these Champagne d'Argents or Champagne d'Argents um, 2 days ago, and I'm very happy with them. The breeder is amazing. It's from BHA Rabbitry. They're pretty awesome. Alyssa, she's super knowledgeable. She's an amazing breeder. I mean, because the male buck, which is a thoroughbred or full bred Champagne d'Argent, he has just got great posture and size and everything. He's just amazing for a meat rabbit, and his fur is even better. I mean, I've never felt anything so silky smooth, fluffy, very thick coat of fur. And I've messed around with satins, and theirs is very long and silky, but it's not as thick and flush. I mean, this is like stuff you buy from fur you buy from like I don't know, a very expensive place because it's just amazing. Um, so I built this hutch. It took me about 3 days, and I just used pallets. I used two pallets and two rolls of 15-foot by 24 uh, four gauge wire. I believe it was 4 gauge wire, galvanized. And then I took some tin cans that I eat my beans and corn and stuff with, and I cut them and washed them out real good. And then I put them inside, formed them and put them inside the cage as feeders. Added a couple of very cheap water bottles. I was on low budget, when I bought these jokers because they weren't cheap. Excuse me. And then I just made doors with door latches. I used all the extra wire cage stuff that I had to make the door latches, to make the doors, to make everything, and then some zip ties. This is all gonna get upgraded. I got some clamps I got in the mail from metal clamps from Amazon. They're coming in the mail in a few days, and I'll just replace all those zip ties with those so they can't chew through them, and no problems. And then I can even use a lot more. So, and they weren't very expensive too. So I think you guys would like it if you're trying to do something real cheap. And then I just took the extra wire, and I made little baskets for their hay. I'm gonna make another basket for like grain or something, like I don't know, maybe seeds. Put some plastic in it. Seeds, like some sunflower seeds or black seeds, and just make this just a little plush thing. They love it out here. I'm in northern New York. It gets pretty hot in the summer. It was 90 in the upper 90s for the last 3 days, so they stayed inside my indoor hutch. But it's a really nice one that I put together. It's a house actually. It looks really nice. 3 stories, beautiful. I'll show you guys one day. But so then I just made these tin cans and all that, and it works really well. It's only about a foot and a half above the ground. Um, I got a little bin that I keep all their manure and stuff underneath it, like hay, all used stuff, and then I just rake it out. It's so easy. I just rake out everything else, and I just throw it in a bin, and I just put it into my compost pile about, I don't know, 100 yards, 100 meters down that way. So I got a wheelbarrow, so that works easy. So, but I just want to show you guys this stuff. So sorry for the long introduction and the explanation, but I guess maybe I'm too excited. But my boy is named Bugs, and my girl is named Babs. Babs is generally a beige, brownish bunny online or on TV or online, wherever, and Bugs is a grayish bunny, and that's kind of where I went. So here you go. This is gonna let me do it. Alright, well, I'm just gonna flip it around. Hopefully it works. But this is Bugs. This is my setup. They seem to love this very much. Babs is just jumping all over the place. She's just loving it. She's so cute. I love her. She's beautiful. She's got great uh, uh, complexion. Like her fur is just really evenly distributed. Um, she's eating on some what is it, pumpkin leaves right now, and I got some grass, Timothy grass raw, and then I got some Timothy hay pellets. I made these out of just tin cans, man. I just use my like my corn and my beans and whatever I eat, because I eat a lot of Mexican type stuff. So that, and I just made it, and you can see that the feed goes through a little tin pan for them to get through, and they absolutely love it. Um, they go through about maybe one of those tin cans a day, and then their hay, I don't know. I've been reading and doing all kinds of, because these are my first rabbits. But I've been reading and doing everything, and they say that they're supposed to be eating like 80% hay, and I think it's the opposite. They eat more pellets than they eat hay. Maybe I have the wrong hay. Maybe the Timothy hay isn't that good. Maybe it's not dried out enough. I don't know what the deal is. And they eat about 15% of greens. I give them grass. They barely eat the grass. They prefer my romaine lettuce and my pumpkin leaves. They like my tomato leaves. I don't give them very much, but I give them a few tomato leaves. And they love cilantro. Like, I give them cilantro, man, that stuff is gone real quick. Um, but they seem to be happy. And, I got a little wooden board in there for him and a cardboard over for her, because she never sits still. She's just like all over the place. I don't think she even cares about the wire. These are 1 inch by 1 inch. I'm gonna remake these cages. I think that ½ inch by 1 inch or ½ inch by ½ inch would be better. For one, it'd be more stable, and two, it would just allow them their feet. Like, you can see his feet is coming through, like he's hanging over. I'd rather just their nails hang over rather than their feet hang over. But she seems to love it. He doesn't really care for it. He stays on his board a whole lot. But no, I'm really happy with this, and then that's just my little bin that I use to carry all their waste, and I carry it to my thing way over there. I don't know if you can see that big old pile. That's my compost pile way in the back by the trees. But and he's a little bugger, because it's funny what he does when he's hungry and he doesn't have enough pellets, or he doesn't have enough hay, or something he doesn't have. Maybe he doesn't have enough greens. He wants greens. I gotta read him, because he will dump everything out. He will try to destroy everything except for what he doesn't have. So, like, I have a different tray, a different bin for everything that he eats and drinks. So, like, if he's hungry and he wants some sort of food, he will dump all his water out. So I know he wants food, and he'll go ahead and dump it all out, and tip the board over, and then he'll drag it around and make lots of noise, like, hey, like a man in a jailhouse cell ringing his tin can saying, I need some service. That's what he does. He, like, takes his water bowl and he, like, drags it all over to get my attention, so I can come and give him something. Then I see what he has an abundance of. If there's abundance of grass, then he doesn't want that. If he has abundance of leaves from the garden, he doesn't want that. Or if he's, like, low on his hay, then I know he wants more hay. I give him more hay or pellet, whatever it is. And then he's just like, cool. And then I refill it up. He doesn't mess with it. He doesn't mess with the water thing anymore. And I just put this under here so that, oh, son of a biscuit. But I just put this under here so that I can try to teach them. I put my finger over the water and drain it in their bowls, and then it drains in there, and they don't waste a whole lot. Same thing with her. But yeah, as you can see, she eats a lot more, even though she's tinier. It's just kind of weird. She eats lots more pellets and less hay. But man, I just love it, man. These bunnies are amazing. He is gorgeous. His fur is amazing. I wish you could feel it. And she's just the cutest little thing. She is the cutest little thing. She is. I call her Babs. She is 2 months, 8 weeks old in a few days. Thursday she was 8 weeks old. And him Friday he was 12 weeks old. So they're from different litters. They're not related. I'm gonna be using them to mate them, and I hope you guys don't get offended. But I'm breeding these guys for meat, um, for human food, and for dog food supplements. Um, Once I get another full-blooded Champagne d'Argent like him as a doe, he's a buck. But if I get another doe, then I will uh, breed them for pets for other people. Maybe I'll breed them for fur. Let them the few of them that are not good for pets because they just don't have the good composition or whatever it takes to put out good quality animals. Then those will get cold, and of course they'll become food. But for the most part, for these two guys, uh, they're just gonna be food, unfortunately. These two are going to be our pets, and they spend a lot of time inside. They spend a lot of time uh, inside the inside hutch instead of out here, just because we love we love them. They're very cute, and we enjoy the time when we spend with them. Um, so this is me. I'm Lloyd. Um, and I hope you guys have a good day. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to see more of this, because I'm going to be filming this like daily, weekly, etc. So if you want to see more of this, subscribe. If not, just please send a like if you enjoyed the time. And thank you so much. You guys have a good day. Bye.